The word recession is everywhere right now. If you've looked at the news or scrolled social media lately, you are probably feeling a very real, very valid sense of financial anxiety. This data dashboard tracks the 4 specific warning signs analysts are watching right now in 2026. We have an inverted yield curve, rising tech layoffs, a drop in consumer spending, and a slowdown in manufacturing. Right now, they are all flashing red. Officially, a recession means 2 consecutive quarters of negative GDP growth. For your investments, the reality is that the stock market drops by an average of 30% during these periods. But you do not have to be a victim of this cycle. Take a breath, gather your bank and brokerage logins right now, and let's build a concrete 6-step financial defense system. Because during a downturn, the worst financial damage isn't caused by the economy itself. It's caused by decisions made in fear. Structured action is your only antidote to that panic. Step 1. You must commit to a strict no panic sell rule. If you sell your index funds during a downturn, you permanently lock in your losses. Markets recover. Panic sales do not. The stock market is forward-looking. It almost always starts falling before a recession is officially announced, and it recovers before the recession officially ends. By the time you feel scared enough to sell, the worst is usually already priced in. This chart shows the S&P 500 from 1950 to the present day. If you look closely, you can see the severe dips of past recessions, but the overarching trend is unmistakably up. An investor who put in $1 back then and held on would have over $1,000 today. That timeline includes holding their investments through the Korean War, staying invested through the massive uncertainties of the Vietnam era, and riding out the crushing stagflation and energy crises of the 1970s. History proves that patience beats timing. Those who stay the course build wealth, while those who try to guess the dips almost always underperform. Step 2 is your cash defense. Calculate a rough estimate of 3 to 6 months of your bare minimum living expenses and transfer that money into a high-yield savings account. Do not invest your emergency cash. A 30% stock market drop often hits at the exact same time companies start issuing layoffs. You need liquid cash so you are never forced to sell your investments to pay rent. Step 3 is automated offense. Log into your investment accounts right now and turn on automatic monthly contributions. Let the system invest your money regardless of market conditions. This simulation shows dollar cost averaging in action. If you invest a fixed amount during a recession and the market drops by 50%, that exact same money automatically buys twice as many shares at the lower price. Automating your contributions completely removes human emotion from the equation. You turn a terrifying market drop into a mathematical advantage for the future. Step 4 is debt triage. List all of your current debts and aggressively prioritize paying off your high-interest credit cards. Your goal is to lower your mandatory monthly overhead. This spreadsheet shows the massive difference between safe and dangerous liabilities. A 4% car loan is manageable, but a 24% credit card balance is toxic. Do not put extra cash toward the car right now. Attack the consumer debt. Paying off a 24% interest credit card provides a guaranteed 24% return on your money. In a shaky economy, that is the safest and most lucrative move you can make. Step 5 is broad market diversification. Audit your current holdings to make sure your wealth isn't concentrated entirely in one sector or a single company. Owning 3 or 4 different tech stocks does not mean you are safe. When severe economic pressure hits, entire sectors can collapse simultaneously. To fix this, search your brokerage for a broad index fund, like an S&P 500 ETF or a total market fund, like VTI. This graphic shows what an index fund actually does. It gives you fractional ownership across hundreds or even thousands of companies, spreading your money across the entire domestic economy. By simply buying the entire haystack, you completely eliminate the risk of trying to pick the right needle during an economic storm. Step 6 is the information blackout. Go into your phone settings and turn off all financial news notifications and stock market alerts. Financial headlines are mathematically optimized to generate fear, because fear drives clicks. That is the media's entire business model. Consuming that panic creates daily anxiety, and constant anxiety makes it impossible to maintain the calm discipline required for long-term wealth. Your 20-year investment strategy should never be altered based on a 2-week news cycle. Look at the setup you just built. Your cash is secure, your investments are automated, your toxic debt is targeted, and your portfolio is diversified against a single stock failure. Remember the historical reality of the American economy. Every single recession has eventually ended, and every single one has been followed by a recovery and new all-time highs. Your job as an investor was never to predict the exact timing of the 2026 recession. Your job was simply to be structurally prepared to weather it. If you successfully completed your recession setup today, drop a comment below and let me know. And if this video gave you clarity, hit like and subscribe to Wealth Simply for more finance guides.